Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Warsword Conquest, Wood Elf Edition. Oh yes, we're pretty hard right now. I mean, literally, we have a huge amount of units, and we're pretty difficult to take on. That's what I meant by hard, by the way. Don't take it the wrong way, thank you very much. No, there's no innuendos here, thank you. Yes, but anyway, many of you seem to have a rather slight problem with the fact that we called ourselves Shadow Lord instead of Shadow Lady or Shadow Woman or whatever the case may be, and that's perfectly fine. I actually don't mind that at all, but the main reason why I went for that is because it's technically a title. It's not actually a description of one's gender, for example. So, yeah, I mean, do you... I say that's the thing. I'm going to ask you guys, have you watched my Sith Inquisitor series? If you haven't, then I highly suggest checking it out, because there's actually a female Sith Lord. She's actually called Lord Zash. Yeah, Lord Zash. I know, it's such an amazing notion to have a woman who is called Lord. And did you know that the Queen of England, where I actually live, is also referred to as Lord of something? So yes, I would highly recommend checking that out before drawing any conclusions there. But of course, this is basically just a game, and I didn't actually think it was actually worth talking about for that long. But anyway, Shadow Lord, Shadow Lady, don't think it really makes a difference, considering Shadow Lord is actually the term that the class of unit uses, and because we are named, technically, if we were an NPC, if this was an NPC, then I don't think anyone would have anything to say about it, but apparently there was a lot to say. Not entirely sure why, but that's just how it goes, isn't it? And feel free to leave additional comments and feedback where necessary, where you feel it's necessary anyway, because I always enjoy listening and hearing those. Hearing them? No, I'm not hearing comments, that's for sure. I would be hallucinating if I was hearing things. But yes, I really do enjoy reading your comments and responding to them, and I'm always actually welcoming of constructive criticism. And do bear that in mind, constructive is the operative word there. So, let us now move on to Stormhall or Plaguewind. I'm actually unsure what to go for here. See, now Plaguewind actually is looking pretty good. It has 178, but of course they do have, well, they have 8 Ratogres, which is, oh, it's gonna be pretty harsh. But most of the time, they do have the Scryer Gunners and Jezzails. They are the ones with the huge cannons or Gatling guns. I know that someone actually mentioned about the Rattling Gunners and where they are. I'm actually unsure, because I remember them, but maybe they've been renamed Scryer Gunners. I'm actually unsure about that. Let's just take a look, because I am interested myself as well now to see what's actually going on with them. So let's go to the Skaven, and let's see. So yeah, there is a Scryer Jezzail. Yes, where's the Scryer Gunner? Oh, there it is. Okay, so apparently the Gunner is a lot lower tier than the Scryer Jezzail, but as you can see, the Scryer Jezzail has a rifle, so it doesn't actually have a Gatling gun. My bad. I actually thought it did, but nevertheless, that's I guess that's just how they've done it this time, which is kind of weird, because the Rattling Gunner is a very sort of staple unit in the Skaven arsenal, I would have thought at least. But anyway, Plaguewind will be what we are attempting to take here. Actually, are we? Let's just check it out. Oh, no, that's a siege tower. Nope, thank you very much. I'm not going for a siege tower this time around. I was actually thinking of just going for Stormhall anyway, because, well, I mean, just look at it. It's a lot closer to our forces, and there's actually Warlord Fangsnapper coming towards us. So I think it is actually about time that we dealt some damage to him. He is running away from Shadow Lord Leylatha, which is exactly what he should be doing. I mean, seriously now. I would not want to be fighting us either, to be honest. I wholeheartedly agree with your choice to retreat. So. Ah, yes, of course. He's absolutely fine with his liege, so we will not be able to persuade him otherwise, which is somewhat unfortunate, but no problem at all. We are now ready to slice them in two. Well, wait a minute, I'm not playing the Beastman right now, so I guess we are now ready to, let me see. We are now ready to skewer them with many, many arrows. We are ready to penetrate their bodies with our amazing arrow proficiency and things. But, as you can see, they are being very, very disciplined. And that's strange, isn't it? That's strange for Skaven. You would think that they would have literally no discipline whatsoever. They would just be like, I am going to charge at those fellows and eat their cheese and faces. Yes, of course, the cheese is the main problem there. I mean, we don't have any cheese. Maybe that's the reason why they're mad at the Wood Elves. That could be the reason. Actually, wait a minute. We need to hold fire, thank you very much, because these guys are just wasting arrows otherwise. We are actually being shot at, so maybe this particular fellow has a brain of sorts. Maybe he is deciding, hey, you know what, maybe I should use some strategy instead of just charging against huge amounts of elves. That might be a good idea, but see, this is the thing. If we can get to this overlooking cliff edge here, we will be in a very, very good position. But if not, then I think we might actually have a problem. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to try and stay alive here myself, because of course, well, it's kind of problematic to... Okay, oh, wait, I need to fire it. Well, there we go. Yes, come on, guys, let's do this. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's what we like to see, isn't it? Okay, come on now, let's do some damage. Let us do some damage. Maybe I'm actually able to get a couple of kills here. Yeah, there's a Molder Pack Master. There's a Skaven Skirmisher. I am actually being shot at, so I need to be a little bit careful. I'm going to try and move every so often just to make sure that I don't take too much unnecessary damage. But as you can see, the... Oh my, the vantage point that we have right now is exactly the reason why we are going to be winning this fight. Because even their shielded units are being destroyed on so many levels. It is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. And this is the thing, I actually haven't done a pure archer army in so long. And I know, I mean, just look at it, okay? It may... Is this going to get boring? I mean, look at this, okay? Look at these arrows streaming towards our opponent. I mean, is that going to get boring? I actually don't know. I actually don't know whether it is. But that's the cool thing, I guess, about the Wood Elves. They actually do have some pretty nice light cavalry, according to some of you in the comments as well. So that's pretty nice. Thank you for that. Because I kind of didn't know. I kind of didn't know pretty much anything about the units so far. So it's kind of nice to learn about things as we go. And wow, these guys really are just being utterly destroyed. Do they have any Ratogres? Wait, what's that? That's a Poisoned Wind Globadier. Wow. Okay, well, maybe I can kill that guy. Come on. Ah, never mind. Okay. Our Shadow Lords had everything in hand. There we are. Okay, so let's see. What's going on over there? We have some Warplock Engineers. Apparently they are the poisoned wind attacks down there, the green gas. Is that true? I'm actually unsure. Okay, well, 16 renown. We had 1 casualty, thank goodness. I was actually getting a little bit worried that we would lose too many units in all of these little skirmishes that we're having here. And this is the thing, I actually don't see a point in us taking any loot right now, because we do have those 2 Weavery and Dye Works, and I think they should be enough to give us a pretty reasonable income, but of course this is just a mini-series, and well, I wouldn't actually do that and give myself huge amounts of gold. I might, dependent on if we have some sort of static sort of situation going on and we actually want to get some action going on, which would be really nice. What is with all of the siege towers, by the way? What is with all the siege towers? Okay, so does that mean I have to go to Skaven Blight? That would be pretty bad. Okay, oh yes, I have to help this guy. Come on, let's see if we can help him. Okay, apparently not. Apparently the Storm Vermin are attempting to... Okay, never mind. I did not actually see the screen and see how many these guys had, so I was like, oh, these guys must have a lot of units to actually attack us, because I was concentrating on going to try and help the Bretonnian, but apparently nothing's going on there. I'm actually unsure what's going on with these guys deciding to do this, but... I suppose, or should I say I suppose, yes, I suppose that it might be because they are attempting to intercept us to prevent us from intercepting their vassals, well, preying upon the Bretonnian. That might actually be the case. So, okay, this is going to be a little bit messy, I think, because we seem to be meeting in the middle. That's kind of bad. But I suppose we have bows, so it's not too bad, I guess. Let's try and take out their skirmishers if we can. I'm going to try and shoot these guys. There we go. Yes, Storm Vermin, take them down. They are pretty hardy units. Well, hardier than normal anyway. Let's try and take out these skirmishers as well. They do have some pretty reasonable gun skill. And maybe we can thread the needle. Yes, there we go. Thread the needle right through our unit's shoulders. Oh yes, excellent. Okay, so there we go. That was pretty nice. And we are now going to have a look here. Okay, so they have, wow, they have an overwhelming amount of units here. Wow, okay, never mind. This might actually be bad. This might actually be very bad, but we are going to rush to the aid of Duke Chilfroy. Not entirely sure why he's gotten himself into such a spot of bother, but we are going to offer him our assistance. Okay, this is going to be bad. Yes, -2 battle advantage. Never give the Skaven any battle advantage whatsoever, because if you do, bad things are going to happen. And this is exactly what we're seeing right now. Of course, my units are still going to be very, very effective, but I don't know about the Bretonnians. I don't know what they're using right now. They do have a pretty reasonable amount of cavalry, but I'm just hopeful that they'll charge in before us so that we don't get picked off ourselves, because we are archers. We do need to be a little bit careful about being beset upon in melee, but let's just hope that we can kill these Eshin assassins before they actually get here. Maybe. I shot him in the leg. Oh no, there's a rat ogre. There is a rat ogre, and there's ignore pain, and oh, hello there. You are attempting to attack me. I dodged it, though. Thank you very much. Okay, these guys are also attempting to dodge. Oh no, this is not good. Oh, this is not good at all. Okay, so I'm going to charge everyone in here, because if they are attempting to shoot all the time, it's just not going to work. So let's see if we're actually able to do this. Our Bretonnian friends seem to be doing a pretty reasonable job, but obviously I have no idea really what's going on, as I currently can't see them. But let's have a look here, shall we? I'm not gonna try to force our units into melee too often, but of course right now we kind of need to. So now we are going to hold position. That's exactly what we wanted to do, so we can just kill the initial wave, and then we're going to try and eliminate the rest, as you can see, like right down there. That's exactly what we want to do. Oh yes, a lovely headshot. And thank you. Shadow, come on now, Shadow Lords, what are you doing? Ah, okay, so yes, thank you very much for making some space for me there. Okay, so now this is where our bows come into effect, and hopefully we will see an overwhelming array of death on the enemy's side. Let's try and kill that rat ogre, kill the rat. It's running. The rat ogre is running. I didn't think they actually had the intelligence to do that. Am I being racist towards the rat ogres now? Oh, I actually don't know. So that's the thing. I don't know anything about the rat ogres themselves. I only know what I've seen in various games. But still, point is, we are now victorious, which is actually pretty nice. I am very, very surprised about that, I have to say, because I really did. Oh no, never mind. We're not victorious yet, and I am being shot from a variety of different angles. This is not good. Okay, so let's try and eliminate these guys. Come on. Yes, there we go. Okay, I'm going to try and eliminate many of the units that are actually using throwing weapons and, well, various other things. I don't really mind so much about the rat ogres, because they can only kill 1 or maybe 2 of our Shadow Lords before the rest kill them, so that's not too bad. But let's... Oh, okay. Apparently they're running. Apparently the Skaven are running. Who knew that the Skaven retreated? Oh yes, they do that a lot as far as I'm aware. But anyway, let us try. Oh yeah, lovely shot right there, if I do say so myself. Ah yes, I'm just going to pat myself on the back, because that's what I do. And that's unfortunate. Okay, yeah, I think I probably would have hit him with that second or third or fourth, maybe 5,000th shot if he hadn't have routed just there, if he didn't rout. So yes, we lost 2. But we eliminated 190 of them, which is absolutely fantastic. And now there's only 84 remaining, and we are much, much better in terms of battle advantage. Obviously, the battle advantage would have been a lot worse if not for our amazing backstabber unit, which is, of course, not even... Oh, he is on the battlefield. That's amazing. He is actually on the battlefield. And we have some infantry? Wait a minute. Oh, the infantry are most likely my companions. Is that true? My other companions? Maybe that's true. Well... Yes, whatever the case, we are absolutely fine, and I think we should actually just hold position here. I think holding position here is probably going to be a good idea. And yeah, we have actually just lost the 2 infantry, so I can assume that maybe there was a slight tagging issue with some of our archers or something along those lines. Not entirely sure, but yes, now let us try. Deal as much damage as we can. Whoa, that guy has a ball and chain. We do not want him to get towards us. Plague priests. Oh my. Oh, no. Come on now. Come on now. Do bear in mind I have ignore pain as well, so I am actually able to absorb damage as well as dodge it. But the problem with that, of course, is the fact that... Oh, nice headshot. There we go. Thank you very much. Ignore pain will not save you. There we are. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, that is just devastation. Devastation right there. Okay. And is that it? Yep, that is it. Okay, kill that guy. Come on now. Kill that guy. I have my crosshair on him. I'm gonna point my laser at him, and you can take him out, or not. I'll just deal with it. There we go. Okay. So, come on, Shadow Lords. We need to move a little bit more upward so that the enemy doesn't have such an amazing advantage, at least. There we are. Take out that. Can we deal even more damage? Can we? Can we make it? Yes. Gutter runners. Okay. Plague monks. That's pretty nice. And wow. Oof. Really. These guys are exceptionally accurate. Really, really nice. I actually wonder. I think if we were to do a similar thing with the high elves, I'm pretty sure their archers would do basically the same thing. So there is that to consider as well. Pretty sure they would do exactly the same. So that's pretty nice. And wait. Come on. Can we make it? Can we do it? Wait. Can I? Oh, he's running too fast. He's a rat. I mean, how are we going to actually hit him from here? Oh, wow. One of our Shadow Lords actually did. Good work. Good work, Jeffrey. Yes. You're all named Jeffrey now. So, yes, whenever I say Jeffrey, everyone knows that I'm giving the Shadow Lords some praise. So good work, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, and many more of you. There we go. Okay, so, yes, there it is. We lost one Shadow Lord against 84 of them. Pretty good. Not bad. And as you can see, we are being praised by Duke Chilfroy. Oh yes, fantastic. Okay, well, there it is. We actually did not get an opportunity to take any of the others prisoner, which I have to say is really disappointing, but we did get a good amount of renown, and that means we can have even more Shadow Lords in the future. So, yes, because these guys can maybe get absorbed by Duke Chilfroy, and he is, of course, a Bretonnian, I am going to allow them to go, as I literally only want the units that we have right now. So, there we go. Yes, and he did. He did actually recruit a couple, so that's really, really good. And with that, I am going to be ending this episode off here. And next time, we may try a siege. I would very much like to try a siege at Skaven Blight. There are only, and I say only with a very sort of loose confidence, only 358 units. So we're going to see. We're going to see. So I thank you very much for watching and your support for all of the Warsword Conquest series, because it really means a huge amount to me. So thank you very much for that. And so I thank you once again, and I will see you next time.